Action adventure sequel Kenna Scars of Kosmora announced. So this is honestly one of those games at the state of play that was announced that really took me by surprise because of the fact that I did not know that there was actually a sequel coming out for this game. Now, Kenna Bridge of Spirits was one of the games that I really enjoyed playing. There was some issues I had with it because of the fact that, overall I like the story. So pretty much for anyone that doesn't know, Kenna here is she's like a spirit guide. She goes to the lands and she kind of helps spirits kind of pass on to into the next life and everything like that. It's actually a really beautiful game, the premise of it, what it's about, how you go about it and everything like that. But one thing I did notice is that it didn't necessarily feel as though it was a AAA game. I don't know if it was because I don't think it was technically developed as a AAA, but you can definitely sense that when you play it, it was a little bit lower in that regard as far as development goes. There were some issues with the gameplay. There was a kind of a lot of bugs and stuff like that. There was some videos that I had recorded of it. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do like we'll go back to maybe doing some shorts every once in a while, some of the gameplay footage like I used to do. But yeah, there was issues with some of the gameplay. The story, like I stated, the whole premise of it I thought was pretty good. There were some stuff in the story itself as well that I felt like could have been improved on, as well as the fact that certain parts of the gameplay as well, could be fixed up a little bit. So seeing that they're coming out with a sequel for this, I thought was really cool. It was really interesting to see that they're going to be moving forward with this franchise because I feel like this is a franchise that does have a lot of potential and could be something really great. So seeing that there's a sequel coming out, I thought was awesome. And yeah, I figured it would be one of those things we can go ahead and watch the trailer here, and I can just give my thoughts as we go along. Just kind of let you guys know what I think about this trailer because this was one of the ones at the state of play that really did take me by surprise. I was not expecting this to be a game that was going to be announced. So seeing that we got this and from the looks of it, it's got improvements for it as well. I think is really cool. So we'll go ahead and check this out, and yeah, we'll go from there.
I sense suffering here, Spirit. Do you need help?
Ember Lab.
A spirit guide? It's been a long time since we've had one of your kind in Kosmora. I'm glad you're here.
And I just want to say I love the way that the game looks as far as the cutscenes and everything like that because the original game was released on PS4 and yeah, you can play it on PS5. I don't know, I can't remember off the top of my head if there was like a PS5 update for it, but just from the cinematics that we get right here from the cutscenes it looks like, as well as some of the gameplay we'll see right here in a second, you can definitely tell the improvements as far as the graphics go and everything like that. And it just this game was already beautiful with the first one, so seeing that they're able to kind of improve on it as well with this one, I think is amazing. I'm really looking forward to this for sure.
That temple has been sealed as long as I can remember. Dangerous corruption was locked inside, along with the secrets of a forgotten practice.
And that is one of the things that really has me excited is that it does look like the gameplay has been improved. I mean, I'm not gonna be able to actually tell for sure until we actually get the chance to play it and see what it's like. But just from the looks of it so far, the gameplay looks like it has improved, and having that mixture of the gameplay that looks like it's been improved as well as the graphics for it, it just has me really excited to kind of see what's gonna be coming of this.
Spirit guides here once used alchemy to cleanse corruption. Maybe you can do the same.
I will say though, one of the things that I felt like was a little bit weird was the change from what it looks like. I mean, I'm not too sure where it's gonna be going, but from the fact that, obviously you see the staff that she's using, it gives off kind of like a blue light kind of a thing. And that's kind of like a big kind of feature in the first game, is that a lot of areas you go to, a lot of things you do, it kind of gives off that bluish color from the staff and stuff like that, some of the magic that you kind of use. And it looks like it's switching from blue to green. Just seeing that alone really reminds me of Tears of the Kingdom, and I don't necessarily know if that's a good or bad thing, but it was something that I did notice that kind of made me like laugh a little bit to myself when I seen this trailer. Looks beautiful, man. I love how it looks so far.
Fear will bind you, gripping to the present, which must always pass. Regret will bind you, longing for the past you cannot change.
So good.
Love will bind you, yearning for a future you will not see.
I love it, man. I love it so much.
Unbound, may you depart in peace.
Kenna, Scars of Kosmora. Let's go. PlayStation. So one of the only things that kind of does bum me out a little bit is the fact that they don't necessarily give a specific release date. They just say 2026. So who knows exactly when it's going to be released, but I'm really looking forward to this game, man. Like I stated, I enjoyed the first one. It is one of those things where seeing that it does look like they're improving on the sequel. It looks like in all the right ways is something that has me really excited. You're going to a new land. You're gonna be, from what it looks like, learning more about Kenna and her story, which I think is gonna be really cool because you get kind of like a bit of information on her past and everything like that from the first game. So seeing that they're gonna be going a little bit more in depth with it and kind of seeing where she comes from and stuff that she's kind of been through, I think is really cool. And then, like I stated, the graphics right here, you can just see, if for anyone that hasn't played the first one, you can even just go back and watch like some gameplay footage on like YouTube or something like that. And then going from that to this, you can definitely tell the improvements, which is awesome. Because the game, like I stated, it had some things here and there that could have been improved on, and it looks like those things have been improved with this sequel. So I'm excited for this, man. I'm really looking forward to where they're gonna go as far as the story, and see if maybe this can turn into, like, let's say like a trilogy, because the first one, in my opinion, was really good. This one looks like it's gonna be doing really well from the different, like you're stating here, like it's showing here, all the different areas that you're gonna be checking out, the land and stuff like that. It looks amazing in my opinion. So I'm really excited for this. I'm really looking forward to seeing where this story is going to continue on, what's going to happen with the character, and then what we're going to be getting as far as, potential for there to maybe be another game. Who knows? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it could be one of those things where they just decide to go with two games and that's kind of that. But honestly, I wasn't expecting them to come out with a sequel from the first game. So seeing that we got one for this actually does have me a little bit excited to kind of see where this game is going to go and what's going to come of it to have potential for there to be a third one. Because I like this character, I like the story, like I said, I like the concept of what the game entails. So seeing that there is potential for there to be more has me really excited. And one of the beautiful things that I just love so much is, as you can see right here, the way that when you defeat like monsters, it kind of brings back the nature to the land. I don't know why, but when I seen that the first time watching the trailer for the first game, that was something that always grabbed my interest and I thought was really cool. So seeing that they're obviously sticking with that with this sequel, it has me excited. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this for sure. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If there is any fans of this franchise and everything like that, are you guys looking forward to this like I am? Because this is something that I've really enjoyed playing in the past, and I remember I even gifted it to one of the first game to one of my friends. So I definitely stand behind this game. So if you guys can let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments, if you guys could like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you guys have been watching this long, I really appreciate it. It means a lot. And yeah, until next time. Harmonic out. Peace.